Welcome back to Themed Journals. My name is April. Okay, so I've been working on the bookmark, and when I folded it this way, it was too thick to put in it. So this is going to be another one that is going to be floating with the other things that need to float because it's too thick to put in the pockets. So we're going to try to make another page, but we're going to do it on very thin cardstock and see if I can't make a decent tag for the anyway, so it'll fit in the pocket. There we go. April finally found her big girl words. Well, it's Saturday night and I'm filming this for Sunday. I hope you all have a lovely day on Sunday as well as Saturday night. Hope you're safe and having fun in your craft room. So I'm using up the bigger pieces so that it stays thinner, because the more of the the thinner pieces I use, the more likely it is to be thick. So I'm going to try to use up most of my thin pieces that are bigger, if that makes sense. And I can't find my stamps for words. Oh boy. I have to see if I had acrylic stamps that had, you know, the alphabet on them. You can make them say whatever you want. That's what I'm looking for. I can't find it. So anyway, that should be interesting. See if I can find it eventually. And not only using big pieces also helps this project go faster. And I'm really looking forward to the end of this project, simply because I can move on to what I really want to work on now. I mean, I really wanted to work on this project when I started it, but sometimes the project goes so long and yeah. I'm going to try to start filling it up by the end of this month with money and gift cards, because I'm going to go see my kids over Thanksgiving weekend, or Thanksgiving week, and then I'm going to give these to them at the end of the trip so that they can have them for December 1st. Oh, I don't want to use this one. It's all right. All right, I don't know if I showed you this properly, but that's the front and this is the back. The seams I had a real problem with, so I hid them with fabric. I like the fabric adding onto it. I've been having to do a lot of correction with my glue, eraser, but really, this is, if you're gonna buy anything for your new craft room, go to the $1.25 store, now the $1.75 store, and get one of these before they charge you a $1.20 or upsells you from $1.25 to $1.75, because that's what they're doing. It's disgusting. Yep, I hardly ever go into the $1.25 store anymore, because now they're charging you $1.75 where it was $1.25 before. So they're selling the same junk that they were selling for $1 and saying, oh, now it's $1.75 or whatever. and you know it's not worth the $1.20. It was worth $1. The stuff they're selling for $1.25 and $1.75 are the exact same things that they used to sell for $1. They're not worth $1.25, and they're definitely not worth $1.75. So I pretty much deep sixed. We're buying stuff from the $1.25 store. Every once in a while, you'll find a good deal, because let's face it, I found a good deal over some paper that I haven't used for this project yet. I forgot I had it. It's over in the corner. I got green glitter paper. I might just have to use it for a different Christmas project. All right, so we're gonna put this in the corner and go all the way down with it. All right. Then we're gonna cut this off. And we are gonna use it because, let's face it, there's glue all over it. I could put it in the trash, I guess. Oh, boy. Now we gotta find a strip to go up that way. Well, let's just narrow this one down slightly. Look at that. Oh, all right. That was an easy fix. All right, let's clip this off and put this in the trash. Got to get rid of this paper, April. Cannot keep all papers. All right, let's flip this over and see what else we've got to put on here. All right, now, let's see if this is longer than the page itself. It probably is. All right, let's see here. There we go. How did that get crooked? Look at that. I got it all crooked. Oh, brother. All right, let's use this. Maybe not this one. Maybe this one will be better. There. All right. Now, we've got a weird one in here. Let's see if we can get this weird one out. All right, so we're gonna cut it on the diagonal here, and we're gonna cut it on the square here. Okay. Now we sort of have a piece we can use. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut the white off of this. Oh, look what I did. I didn't cut off the... And this is why I didn't want to use smaller pieces on the other side. Ugh. Oh, wow, April can't measure very well, even without measuring. All right. Do you want any more glue in these scissors than there already are in it? All right, let's see what else we've got here. Oh, one of my ho-hum templates. Okay, go through your scrap bin. You might have put a template in there. that works. I didn't want to cover up the Christmas Santa suit. Santa without the head. All right. All right. Now we need just a little bit for this corner. All right, let's see. Oh, this corner needs glue. See how it looks from this side. Looks pretty good. Got a few things over the edge here, not too much. All right. All right. And we're going to use this on this side as well. Oh, let's see here. We're going to need to glue some of this down. Ugh. There. Keep baby wipes in your studio, your craft room, whatever, because you're gonna need them. All right, normally I'd wait for this to dry before cutting it, but I want to be able to make these tags with you guys today. Okay, so we're gonna go over here to the pocket right here. Now, literally this is very thin and it probably can't take more of a tag than about this much. So we're going to measure it. If I can find my all right, here we go. Two and a half. Let's make them 2.5. Hang on, I've got stuff falling all over the floor here. Yeah, okay. All right. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bonk you. Even I can bonk you. and knock you over. I'm sorry. My problem is I can't see properly. Oh, there it is. My glasses are horrible. But I don't have any insurance, and I don't have any extra money right now for glasses, so gotta make do. I should have used my other. All right, I'm gonna use my white marker, and I'm gonna take off my glasses. I'm gonna get my big fat head down here so I can actually see where I made the marks, so I can go cut them and see them. All right, there we go. Now I have to put my glasses back on, and then I've got to get my guillotine. All right, we're not going to run our blade across this more than once. We're just going to follow along the cut line, and then we'll have our okay. Oh, that doesn't look like 2.5 inches. I must have missed one. Oh. I would try to cut hard or push harder on it, but I think we're going to have the same results. Yeah. All right, now that we got the cut down pieces, and then these pieces will be super easy because you just put the all right, let's see how this looks in the pocket here. Here it is. Okay, now I can definitely get this in, except a lot of the pieces wants to stick because they are, all right. Okay, so what we're going to do, is get the, let me make sure that you can still see what I'm doing. So I'm moving this around. Okay, we're gonna punch holes in all the tags at once. Oh, see that one? That's not correct, is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it's just an optical illusion. Now what I'm putting together in the same line are the tops. So now I can sit down. All right. Ugh. And now we've got handy dandy little scraps in the center there. All right, it's getting to be on about time for me to, oh, look at what I found. One of my pretty little things that fell on the floor. All right, had to find my bead tray. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up a little bit. I'm gonna put you guys on pause and go find my eyelets, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I did a few things. I found my things, and I've used my not so silent setter. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut down little pieces of ribbon here, and we're gonna try to get them through here. Now I can't get my needle out because it's full of, all right. Finally, now I can run it through. Hold this side because I don't want it all to go through. There. Now we can go like this. And then there. All right. We're going to put a little dab of something there in just a second. All right, let's see if we can get this through the needle. Nope, too far apart. Ugh. All right, now we can get it halfway through. Then we're going to go like this. Put our thumb there so we don't use all of it. Just enough to get these two pieces together. All right. Oh, we forgot to do the two ends. All right. finally. All right. Let's put it through the right way, April. All right. All right. Ugh. There we go. All right. Now we're going to get both of these about the same size. Go through and pinch them. Then we got them. All right. Okay, now what we're going to do, where did I stick those? Well, oh, there they are. Never mind, I found them. Ugh. All right, let's use one of these. We need 4 things. One of these, a mailbox, and a boot. Okay. Now what we need is one of these, 4 big of these. Can't even talk. 4 big rings. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is open this up. These are thin enough where I'm strong enough to do it just like that. Then we're going to loop it through here. Then we're going to put it through here like so. Then, oops, my hands don't want to work. Ugh. All right. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put glue there. We're going to use B7000 because it's got a great nozzle for this. Plus, it'll keep the loop where we want it. All right. Now we're just going to leave it like so, and we're going to do the next one and so on and so forth until we're done with this. see these, for some reason, have a black spot where they were, I don't know if it was burnt off or what. All right, I guess we're going to have to let these dry before I put them on, but at least you get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. Let's look at the other boot, see if it's got a black spot. Surprisingly, oh, there it is. There it is. I'll just put a little bit of glitter glue there, and it will dry perfectly, and we won't see the black mark anymore. Let's see if this one's got one. No. All right, so we can do this one together, and then I'll do these tomorrow or the next day, finish them up. All right, so these two will dry while these two dry, and then I'll come back and do these tomorrow sometime or the next day, because I'm going up to Snowflake on Thursday to do another adjustment, and I'm going to try to stay the weekend. So I've got to get everything that I'm going to do here done before I go. So I need to work ahead for next week's videos. So anyway, I've got really bad heartburn tonight, and I will see you all on the next video. Thank you for joining me on today's Themed Journal journey, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.